Hello, happy Monday. Just thought I'd say a quick hello. I'm just doing a few work bits out and about, getting some forms sorted, you know, all the exciting admin stuff. Today my car chat video was released. It's a beautiful day today. It's so warm. You might be able to hear my aircon going because I've got a jumper on, got my tights on. It's really hot. Way too hot. But the sun is giving out the good vibes, bringing out the high vibed energy, and I'm here for it. So I'm feeling really hopeful after, you know, what I shared with you all about my high cholesterol, the new journey for the rest of my life. I'm feeling good, I'm feeling strong, I'm feeling positive. I've decided that I am going to stick on keto because I know keto isn't the problem. What is the problem is the level of stress that I'm under with my job, and what it has forced me to do. I'm having to face some uncomfortable realities about how my life is currently set up, which it is what it is. It's neither good nor bad, you know. I'd rather have found out now than a year down the line, like I said, where something more serious could have happened. Sorry, you are on wobble cam, so hopefully this isn't giving you motion sickness watching this. So I weighed myself this morning. It is my time of the month, so I know what my scales are saying. It's not, Christ, Jesus. People drive like crazy people. I know what the scales are saying right now aren't exactly true because, you know, water weight, time of the month and all that. But being back on keto, because I tried to eat low fat, blah blah blah, I was hungry all the time. I never felt full, and I noticed I was starting to gain weight. And I know when you come off keto you gain more, I know all that, but it had been a while. So, and sure, I just decided surely if I gain weight, that's bad for my cholesterol. So it's 6 of one and half a dozen of the other. So I'm decided to stick on keto, which is what makes me happy mentally. I feel so much happier on keto. Like, carbs make me emotionally and mentally feel shocking. I feel rubbish about myself all the time, and I'm sure there's some science behind it. I don't know what it is, but it does make a huge difference for me. So later today I'm having to go to the doctor's. He wants to see me for another consultation regarding my cholesterol. I asked him, he's going to do a physical examination. I don't know what that means. Hopefully nothing untoward. Will you stop wobbling? Yeah, hopefully nothing untoward, you know. But he said he wants to look at my tendons. I guess they're gonna maybe say something about me. Don't know, but I'll have a chat with you when I'm on the way to the doctor's. I'm having to take a late lunch so I can go to the appointment, but I'll drop in then when I'm on my way. Hello on Wednesday. I said it was Monday yesterday, it wasn't. Sorry I didn't check in after the doctor's yesterday. I was a bit annoyed and stressed. I left work half an hour before my appointment, you know, taking into account school traffic. Got there in good time, just over 5 minutes early, sat in the waiting room, and I was left waiting until 4:10 to be seen. And I was only seen because I went to the reception desk and was just like, you know, what's going on, you know. I was like, oh, sorry, he's on a call. Anyway, eventually I was seen, checked out my tendons. That's all he really needed to do, which was fine. I was in and out, but I was he said he's going to speak to the specialist because he doesn't know to do with me. Because my cholesterol is high, and he said my LDL is bad cholesterol's high. So he wants to speak to the specialist, and I was just like, well, okay, but because he checked my tendons out and he couldn't see anything, I don't think. So I was like, okay, why don't you just put me on medication? Why do you need to speak to the specialist? Like, because you're not in the high risk, you're only 1.1% of cardiovascular BS. So that's when we'd put you on medication. So what's the point then? I don't know. You can tell I'm still annoyed by it. I just don't feel like I'm getting anywhere. So it's like, if it's not a concern, leave me alone. Let's just crack on. But I know if he leaves me alone, give it another year or two, I know I'll end up having a heart attack because it's in my family's history. So, I don't know. I know that's not his area of expertise. I know that's why I'm being referred, blah, blah, blah. But I wasted an hour and 40 minutes of my dinner yesterday. So guess what? I'm going to work an 11-hour shift and only be allowed, because I'm in prison, 15 to 20 minute break. Yay for me. Sorry, I just had to cut a swear out then because I'm mad. But yeah, I'm just fed up. I'm fed up with a lot of things, and I hate work right now. I always hate work. Not working, I just hate work. Yeah. The thing that I struggle with at the moment with being an employee is being treated like a child. I'm a grown-ass woman who has got to 41 all on my own, and I'm being micromanaged by children. And it's like, and I know it's a power thing. You think, oh, I can control this because I'll bugger over here. And because I try and be a nice employee, I try not to ruffle feathers. However, there comes a point where it's like, come on, stop taking the piss now. Anyway, I've got to cut that out. Just fed up. So anyway, on the food side, positive stuff. Sorry, that was a lot on my face. So on the food side, positive stuff. I'm gonna fast, and today's day one of an intermittent fasting, and I'm just gonna go in at 12. The goal is to do 16 hours. That sounds. I think it'd be too challenging to go from no fasting to 16 hours. So we'll see how I get on with the 12. I mean, I've only got less than 2 hours left in my fast, so that's good. And again, I'm asleep most of it. So I decided to start fasting because I don't know where it's come from, but I've got a lot of food noise at the moment. And back in the day, when I was a lot bigger than I am now, I did have a lot of food noise then. And then I started keto, and I kind of started getting control of this situation, and the noise disappeared, and that's why I found keto quite easy. But one thing that's come up a lot lately, which is why I'm struggling to diet, it's because I've got so much food noise at the moment, and I don't really know what to do about food noise. Like, I try and ignore the noise, but anyway, I'm gonna go now. I was being grumpy. Hello. Today is a random day off, weirdly. Just so you know, I have got a dress on. I'm just sat outside on the balcony, and the sun's just gone in the cloud, so I've gone a bit chilly, so I thought I'd put my dressing gown on. But I am dressed. It's like 20 to 1. But no judgment if you don't get dressed at 20 to 1. But I'm just sat out on the balcony with a nice coffee. Well, I've had a couple of coffees. So nice at my coffee machine. And I'm sat just scripting a podcast episode for next week. I'm feeling really good. I love sitting outside and just working. I'll show you my setup in a second. But I just wanted to check in, and because I did film something yesterday, I don't know if I've included that because it was a dark day. It's been a dark couple of days, to be fair. Life has just been, it is a bit challenging, especially after recent events, as you know, awarenesses. But today, let me get my my to-do list, and I'll tell you what's on my to-do list for the day. Wash my bedding, or the spare room bedding, because I had to sleep in the spare room the other day. My boyfriend was snoring too badly, so I retreated over there. I'm going to make a spaghetti bowl because back to work tomorrow, and I'm just gonna meal prep for busy work days, so I can guarantee I've got a nice nutritious meal, not class, not rubbish. So wash my bedding, fold the other bedding which is there, as how I've positioned you the way I have because you can see it through my window. So yeah, make a spag bowl. I'm scripting my latest podcast episode, my Health is Wealth. That's not the title, working title. I'm just scripting that. You're kind of leant against the laptop. Sorry if you can hear the fan going. And that will be available by the time this video comes out, which I will link in the description wherever it exists. And do a workout. It's a bit of a straightforward day. It's a nice day because before my boyfriend left yesterday for work, he left late. It's the thing. He did a load of housework for me while I was at work, and I'm not one of them women who'm like, I'm so grateful my man did some housework. I've got a good man. He knows how to maintain a home. Is a good one. I don't need to train him like that. Women shouldn't have to train men. Men don't change. People don't change. Different discussion. But anyway, he did so much housework for me. So when I came home yesterday, stressed to the bollocks, I didn't have to do anything, which was nice. It was nice not to come home to chaos. So this morning, woke up. I had so much sleep last night. I didn't get to sleep till just before midnight. And I had like nearly 10 hours sleep, which is mad. That very rarely happens. I did feel quite ruined by the day. But I checked my Garmin body battery, 99 body battery. It's amazing. It's amazing. I'm very happy with that. And my sleep score was like 95. I'm winning. I'm winning at life, winning at sleep now. Well, last night I was. But it's nice not to be woken up suddenly by an alarm at like 5:30 in the morning. I mean, I don't mind getting up because I could get up a bit later, but I kind of want to ease into my day, sit with a coffee, maybe do some reading, not be like, get up, chaos, get ready, go to work. I don't want work to steal every moment and every bit of calm. So ease nicely into the day. I mean, it would be lovely to get a workout in before work, but I think that takes too much energy, and I need to kind of preserve that energy for work because being chained to a desk for 11 hours a day, yeah, it doesn't feel good. It's not good. But, all under review. That's all I'm going to say. So, yeah, today's a good day. So I'll check in a bit later on today, and let's have a good day. This is my outside office setup right now. There's the washing that I mentioned. And yeah, look at that. Let's have a look at the view. And this is why I'm working out with you, because look at that. What an office. If only every office provided this, eh? We'd be all living the dream. So this is a thing. I've just finished in the gym. Oh God, I did a monster workout. I did like a 3.5 mile run on the treadmill. Cross trainer, did 30 minutes. And I did some light abs work. So I think I've done like an hour and 15. It is what I planned to, but my makeup's down my chops now. So yeah, it's getting quite late now. I think it's like, I looked at my watch, my fitness stats are still on there. I think it's like 6:15. I need to jump in the shower, sort this out because I can't go to work tomorrow. looking like this, looking a bit crazy. I had a meeting this afternoon and it went really well. Couldn't have gone any better, let's say that. So fingers crossed the meeting progresses. So yeah, I'm gonna go jump in the shower, sort this out. I've made spag bowl tonight as well, put that in the slow cooker. Hopefully that'll be ready in time because I didn't make it till late. But yeah, so proud of myself for doing my workout, because this was like, the workout I had was very old me, like when I had more energy, more time, just more. So today felt like, or just now, it just felt like me, the old me, which feels good, feels really good. So anyway, I'm gonna go jump in the shower and I'll see you in a bit. So today is Friday, and you know, I said I had a meeting yesterday. Well, it was actually an interview and I got offered the job. I'm so excited. So excited. So, handed my notice in at my job today, giving my 4 weeks notice. And yeah, start my new one mid-June. So, I came to the decision to hand my note out. I had to find another job. Along with, you know, people who I work with, you know, that was increasingly becoming even more difficult to deal with. I work a 4 on 4 off shift, and it was becoming too much for me to deal with. Like, it was eat, sleep, work, repeat. And in theory, that's great because it gave me the time to work on my business and grow my business. But over the past few months, if not year, it's kind of taking more than it's given, because it stopped being helpful, and it started becoming a hindrance. And I noticed that I was just achieving very little. I mean, I didn't stop on my 4 days off. However, it wasn't enough. So, and as you know, my health has started to suffer, because I'm trying to exercise 4 days in a row, if I can, in one go. And instead of like having a rest day, I was having 4 rest days and smashing it in the gym again. And again, as much as I was working out and trying to be good, it just wasn't helping me. So came to the decision. I mean, it wasn't really a decision. I just felt there was no choice in the matter. It was just getting so emotionally hard for me. I woke up a week or two ago and I'm like, I've been going back and forth for at least a year. And I'm like, no, go on the 4 on 4 off shift. And due to recent events, it was like, you can't ignore it now. And it was just so obvious that I had to leave. And like, it wasn't even like, it just, I know I'm not articulating myself well, but it just wasn't a choice. So yeah, normal life, a normal routine. They knew I was going to be 8 till 4. So like, and it's only down the road from where I live. So say if I get home at like 4:15, and I say I worked out an hour after that, and then say I have a shower or whatever, and then I decide to cut the grass for 2 hours. That has not taken, that's what? So say 5:30, 6, 7, say done for 8. That's amazing. I can do that because in my current job, I'll get home for 7. Realistically, I should go to bed for 9:30, because then I've got to be up at like 5, 6 in the morning and then do the day all over again. So yeah, so happy. So happy. I just hope, oh, body battery stress there. Jesus. But it went mad when I got offered the job. Christ. I just hope it turns out well. I just hope it's well. And it's more money. It's more money than what I'm on now. So it's just a win. From what I know so far, it's a win-win. So, yeah. Just so happy. That's the only update I have for today. So, happy Friday, me. Yeah. Good morning, good morning. Happy Saturday. I've had a nice relaxing morning so far. You might notice you're a little bit wonky. The balcony I'm sat on has a slight tilt, so it's not your eyes, it's not your telly. It's me. It's not me, it's not you, it's me. But yeah, I'm sat out on the balcony with a cup of coffee. I've just had my hairdresser around. She's just coloured my hair for me, and now I've washed it off and put it in a towel. So hence the attire. This is my hair colouring attire. It's just easy to, it doesn't matter if I get colour on it. So today is going to be a lovely day. My bestie's coming round in less than, well, an hour and a half-ish. We're just going to chill this afternoon, catch up. I haven't seen him for like 2 weeks. So much, as you know, so much to catch up on. And yeah, it's a beautiful day. I don't really want to go back inside, but I've got to sort my hair out. And it's just so lovely. So lovely. I mean, you saw the last clip where I shared the news about my new job. I am scared. I must admit, I am scared. Like, I've been processing it over the past 12 hours. I didn't get to sleep till 3 o'clock this morning. I was awake for like 23 hours, which is not healthy. And we're all about creating new healthy habits here. But my brain was in a very odd mode. It's kind of like a survival mode, because although yes, happy times, it solved a lot of problems, my brain was kind of constantly scanning for things that could go wrong. Like, oh my God, what if I've made a mistake? You know, these are all the thoughts that keep going in my mind. But it's I'm sure it'll be fine. It'll be good, because it's going to solve more problems than I can imagine it's going to create. So I mean I know no job is perfect, but I just need stability. Oh my God, it's roasting out here. It's so nice. Let's get some vitamin D. So as you see, I've just written my to-do list for the day, because every day your girl's got to have a to-do list. So once my bestie leaves later on, I'm at work tomorrow. I've got because I had that random day off on Thursday, I'm working tomorrow when I shouldn't be. Oh, got my eye. So I'm gonna, once he's gone, I'd like to get a weight workout in. I mean, I really hope I do, but we'll see. But I'd like to do a weight workout. I want to do some scripting as well for the next few podcast episodes, because I'm just like wrapping up season 1 of the podcast, because we're going to be focusing on the next pillar in the Live Full Retire Early framework. I'm really excited about these next few episodes and next season, because we've built the foundations with the money side, and now we're focusing on the next table leg, we'll say. So yeah, I hope you are having a good day. Make sure you take a few moments today just to go stand outside and take a few deep breaths and just ground yourself in the moment, because that's what I'm doing sat out here today. Just no music, no podcast running in the background, just the sound of the birds. Hello. It's actually Monday today. I didn't film yesterday. It was that random day at work. It was a busy day. By the time I got home, I was quite tired. But I thought I'd jump on now and close off this weekly healthy vlog thing. About to start a new weekly vlog, and I'll take you into that next week. But I just want to say thank you so much for if you're still here, if you're still watching this bit, thank you for watching it all, because you saw how last week was such a roller coaster week. It was very up and down. It was an emotional roller coaster, definitely, from the good parts to the bad parts to the dark moments to the woohoo new job celebrations. My poor little heart won't be able to take all this new change, crikey. But yeah, thank you for sticking with it. I do appreciate it. And if you enjoyed it, please can you hit the like button, subscribe, do the bell button. Do people still do that? Do people still ask you to do that? If it's a thing, please do that. I'd really appreciate it. And I will see you next week for Christ, whatever this week's going to turn out to be. God knows. Hopefully it won't be as crazy. More stable, because that's what we need. Anyway, I'll see you later and have a great week. See you next week.